Hi everyone, welcome to 2 Minute Tuesday. We are going to go over the topic of self-love today. Self-love and self-care.
Yes.
Who wants to hit it first?
This is my favorite thing to do. One of my biggest themes for the year of 2019 was to incorporate more self-love. So at least once a week, I set some time aside for just me time, and I do all of my favorite things, which usually is taking a nice long bath with my favorite bubble bath or bath bomb, my favorite cup of tea, a good book, and just chilling. And thinking of, and just like really enjoying my own presence. I love it.
I love it. And that's wonderful. Like, taking time to yourself, I feel like is really important as a parent, as an educator. Like, for me, even just finding those 10-minute break, making sure I do something that makes me happy. Like, finding somewhere pretty to stare at and taking some deep breaths. My lunch, I usually drive around and there's beautiful neighborhoods around where I work, and I'll go find a spot to meditate. Like yesterday I was driving around San Alejo. I work near San Alejo, and there's this like beautiful canyon, and I found just the most beautiful bench with the most beautiful view, and incorporating self-love like that to fill my cup so I can overflow and share that love with all of you guys.
I really love that, especially in education as well as anyone. It's really important to, when you do get 2 minutes, 5 minutes, 15 minutes, to take that time to really focus on you, to take a deep breath and really be present, so that you kind of get like another restart going, And that really helps in the classroom when I'm teaching and I go on my 10-minute break. I love just staying, and they have to go take your break, and I'm like, no, but it's good, I need it. And just to go outside and just like close your eyes and feel the sunshine and listen to the birds, it's beautiful. And then when you come back, you're refreshed and you're ready to go, and I love that.
That's my favorite thing about self-care and self-love, is that there's no one particular way that it looks. It can be so many different things. It can be 5 minutes, it can be 5 hours. Like, it's really paying attention to whatever you need and honoring that.
Yeah.
Even if it's, I gave this example to you earlier, if you take the long way on your, wherever you're going, on your ride home, on your ride to work, you take the long way, you enjoy the scenic route, you sing your favorite song at the top of your lungs, you rock out, like, that feels good. And I think it's about doing the things that make you feel really good, the things that make you feel really happy, whatever that is, whether it's taking walks, standing in the sun, watching the waves, playing with puppies, eating ice cream.
Finding the things that really bring you joy is super fun. Like finding that there's cool little spots on my drives, or finding that I really like to journal before I go to bed, and what you like to do in the morning. Just finding little things like spark your soul. Such a little fireworks off in your soul.
And how much fun is that? Like, oh, today I'm going to see if I really enjoy baking brownies. Oh my gosh, how much fun is that? Or I'm going to go for a hike in a place that I've never been before, and things like that.
Yes.
So it depends on you taking the time to serve yourself and honor yourself, so that, like she said, it overflows to everybody else that you're around.
And I think it's very important for parents, especially because then once your cup is overflowing and you love it, you cannot pour from an empty cup,
Right.
or even a half full cup, because then if you pour from your half full cup, you are left with an empty cup. So you need to fill your cup up to where it's overflowing, and that overflow, you can share that love and joy with others, and you are still full of love, joy, peace, and you can share that with others. And then you can incorporate in your kids. You can teach them, like, oh, mommy does this for self-love. Do you want to come on mommy's hike today? Not every time, because parents do need alone time.
Yes.
That is very important. However, you can show your kids what it is, what self-love is, and they'll feel it. Even if they don't consciously know, they'll feel like that you're beaming with joy, and you have so much self-love that you're sharing all the love with with everyone else. That's what I want to teach kids, to love themselves so much that they're just overflowing with it, that even if people are mean to them, they come in contact, they're like, oh, cool, well, I got some joy right here. I got a little bit extra, and you can have some, and if you don't want it, that's cool. I'm gonna take it on over here.
And I'm gonna sprinkle it on my way out.
Here, have some. Fun stuff like that. Kids will pick up on that, so
Absolutely. And I think that's probably one of the most important things too is recognizing, I know that sometimes a little bit of guilt can accompany deciding to take some alone time.
Especially being a parent.
Especially being a parent. And it's
Your
just
kids
important.
will appreciate
exactly.
it.
It's
They will
important
appreciate
to
it.
recognize that that alone time allows you to cultivate the compassion and the patience
Recharge.
and the recharge of your own batteries so that you can show up that much better for your children, for your relationships, and for the universe around you.
Whoop,
Yes.
whoop.
And
So,
we appreciate you.
leave us some comments on how you choose to do self-love. What's your favorite thing? What's your favorite thing to do with your kid for self-love? So maybe drop like a comment with one thing that you love to do for yourself and one thing that you can incorporate your kids in.
Perfect.
Love it.
We're doing another.
Bye!
Bye!